What up? What up? What up, peoples? What's good? Let's do a mic check real quick. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Mic check. You good on the mic check? All right, so where we at? All right, what we talking about? What we gonna do? I'm tired, man. I'm so damn tired. So listen, y'all, we are on X. We are on X, Real Sabir Bey on X. So please subscribe to Sabir Bey, just as it says right here, Sabir Bey on X. Real Sabir Bey on X. Okay. Again, Real Sabir Bey on X. And Real Sabir Bey on the gram. Okay, Real Sabir Bey on the gram. It is actually 3:58 over here in Chi-Town. Okay, so let's turn up the volume, y'all. Let's go. Let's start the show. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Show live. It's called the Chicago Minute. I got to give a shout out to my brother Mel Jackson. My brother Mel Jackson came up with this thing called the New York Minute. So it wasn't mine, but it was, I got to give credit where the credit is due at. There's a brother by it. Y'all know my brother Mel Jackson, the actor. Yeah, light skin, pretty boy, you know, Mel Jackson. So my brother Mel Jackson came up with this thing we were shooting in New York. It was called the New York Minute. So we're going to see if we can do the Chicago Minute. But I need y'all right now to do me a favor, y'all. I need y'all to hit the like button. Please hit the like button and subscribe button. Please support right now, people, because I got some stories to tell y'all. So please, y'all can donate if you choose to at Zelly. It's right there in the yellow. At the PayPal at the yellow. It's the Chime at the yellow. It's the Apple Pay at the yellow. And it's $ Sabir Bey Radio at Cash App. So if you're not here to do that, please don't ask me 1,000 questions. Okay, I'm going to tell y'all some stories, but let's get this thing popping, y'all. You never know what Sabir Bey is going to pop up at. So let's go. All right. And let me do this before we start. I got to give a shout out to my brother Terrence. Terrence Ill. I got to give a shout out to my sister Edna. I got my brother Rob in LA. My brother Richard. My Umi in Philadelphia. Y'all have no idea of the journey that I had coming here. Y'all have no idea of the journey. So please, let's get this thing popping. Yeah. Sabir Bey. Truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop. All with it. Yeah. Sabir. Truth don't play. Law, history, culture, hip hop. All with it. All with it. Truth don't play. We in the cipher, light sparking through the veil. Truth and motion, let the ancestors inhale. From the Moorish courts to the cosmic scrolls, he decoding lies that been hidden in goals. Sabir Bey, the name ring through the booth. He break down laws and lace you with the proof. From Dr. Woodson's text to the streets we roam, he bringing intellect right back to the throne. Oh, would it be Sabir Bey, building up minds, not breaking the youth. Ayo, truth don't sway. Be building up minds, law, history, culture, hip hop every day. Mic check, this ain't no fairy tale spin. He bringing Moorish law right back to your skin. Mind sharp like a blade from Kemet's forge. Blueprint solid, he the truth's own source. Cameras rolling, the wisdom broadcast. Facts hit hard, never water the mask. He bridging the gap between the block and the scroll. That's intellectual combat, food for the soul. Oh, would it be? From the matrix to the Moorish way, let's elevate. Oh, with it. Pure truth, pure flame, this the real update. Oh, with it. We ain't talking about no surface knowledge. We talking history, law, sovereignty. The real blueprint that unlocks the chain.
Ancient vibes through the mic and translate. Each broadcast opening up the gate. Pan-African mind with that Moorish spark. Guiding lost tribes through the global dark. No cap, this that Griot code in motion. True tsunami, pure mind ocean. So tune in, lock in, set your mental straight. It's a Sabir Bey show. Yeah, the vibe too great. Oh, with it.
So listen, it's funny, right? Is y'all so funny? People keep bringing the facts. How about this? Can I get a loan, my sister Veronica? People love saying bring the facts. Shout out to Edna. Edna is Edna is funny as hell. Edna is hilarious. Shout out to my sister Edna. Keep bringing the facts. How about this part, Veronica? Can you donate something? I need it. I can use it. Y'all don't understand the journey I've just been through. Keep bringing the facts. Facts don't pay the bill. You got to open up a church. Facts don't pay the bills. Facts don't get you supported. The lies get you supported. So, my sister, if you want to be a part of it, then you should donate. How about that part? And the crazy part is, I get these people saying this to me all the time. Not, yo, brother, are you good? I'm going to give you an example before you start the show, okay? The link is up. I'm going to give you an example. Okay? So, bear with me. So, as I was getting off the plane coming to Chicago, it was hell. Hell on hell. And the only person that know is Edna that I spoke with and Richard. Probably Terrence at the hotel. I mean at the airport. But the weird part was it wasn't smooth. I got in at 4 o'clock. I didn't get a hotel till 1 o'clock in the morning. I need y'all to put that in your mental Rolodex for a second. Well, why you ain't playing in the head, Sabir? Nigga, I don't never do that until I get to the city so I know where I'm at and know what's going on. That's how this go. Why don't you say, what do you need, brother? You need help? Okay, I got you on that. But this is what I get. Bear with me. I can't make this up, y'all. This is the type of stuff I get from people. Now, I'm not going to put the people on blast, but it's literally pages. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Hit that link and let me know the whole articles that I sent y'all. So I'm getting stuff like this in DMs and somebody to email. You see that says Sabir Bey. Let me make this clear. Somebody hit, this is literally a whole paragraph. It's insane. Can't make this up. Not, yo, brother, you need something. So when people think I'll be asking for stuff, no, I don't. I do this every day, 2 hours. So this is what I got. My name is Tamara Waters. I'm 27 years old. I was born and raised in Dallas, Texas. I have been following your live stream closely in September the 26th after I got pulled over. What they got to do with me? You better go to those Moors that be telling y'all that craziness. This is the type of, and it's a whole lot. It's a lot of this, Joe. It was crazy. She said, I watched the Duke and Terror. She should have called the Duke and Terror. She should have called Kaba, or she should have called Taj and emailed them or the House of Reawakening Minds. Why contact Sabir Bey? The only person that's on his feed will probably travel the way I do, maybe Kaba. But Kaba has a backing. So you need to reach them people. I don't got nothing to do with that. But I want y'all to understand how this works, okay? Bear with me. So that's just one person after I got pulled over. Then this person says, peace, hold up. This is a more. Assalamu alaikum. I need help. I'm asking. I'm risk of losing my storage. Y'all didn't ask me what the hell I need. This was yesterday as I'm going through what I'm going through. This is what I'm reading. So for y'all to think I just be asking y'all to support what I'm doing, this is what I go through on the regular. Stuff like this, flooding my DMs, flooding my emails, not somebody saying, brother, but we know you ready to come to the city. Could we set something up? Kind of crazy, ain't it? So it's more than that. It's more. So as I'm coming in, I ain't even gonna tell you how much the hotels cost. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I was on some desperate, literally, I was on desperate. I get to the airport and I almost lost my backpack with my laptop and stuff. And I was that tired. It was a 4-hour flight. So the cheapest flights you could fly into these places, it's crazy now, is probably 400 and something. I just put that in the brain. Why you ain't set it up, Sabir? It's already been set up. I planned this stuff long ahead of time. So I get to the airport. If the cheapest one was there, it was like the cheapest was 380, but you got about 3 or 4 hours layover. And then I didn't want to go through the drama of, you know, baggage claim, losing my bags, because people are literally being losing their packages. They're losing their packages. All right. It's crazy as hell, right? I didn't want to do a 4, 5, 6, or 7 hour layover. I said I might as well just pay the money and go straight to Chicago. So I get to Chicago. I'm tired now. Shout out to my brother Mel. Wish you could come on the feed. I was talking about the Chicago Bennett. I was just talking about you, my brother Mel Jackson. So I'm telling y'all this story for a reason, and I'm going to play music. So just bear with me. I'm still trying to get some sleep. So as I come in, I left my backpack in the motherfucking airport. I had to listen. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Let me show y'all something. Now I want y'all to understand the negotiation is how crazy this was, right? I don't know if y'all know about flying from O'Hara Airport. I'm gonna let y'all see what Lyft was talking about. Can't make this up. Okay, this is hilarious as hell, dude. Let me show you the price for Lyft. For y'all think that I'm rich. I don't know why people think I got money like that, but I really don't. But I do the work for real, for real. So I'm gonna show y'all the Lyft. $80. $80 to 129. This is from O'Hara Airport, right? So I said, hold up, this can't be. I ain't got $80 like this to be throwing away. B, can I get $80 from? I'm going through it in the airport. So I'm trying to call Uber now. Now, Uber was a little bit cheaper than the $88. Not that much cheaper, but it was a little cheaper than the $88. So as I'm going outside, I left my backpack in O'Hara Airport. Crazy, ain't it? I left my backpack. And the dude who picked me up, the crazy part is, the dude who picked me up was from Algiers. And he said, yo, bro, he said, they scared to start overholding it to. Listen, family, you ain't got to do with this subject. Keep pushing. Let me explain this to y'all. So as I'm leaving, I said, dude, I think I left something. Nigga, my backpack wasn't on my back. Now my laptop, my tablet, my cords, everything is in there. I'm like, yo, I got to go back to the airport. Dude's like, yo, I'll wait for you. I said, if there was a nigga would have been like, nigga, I'm leaving your dumb ass, mother. Let's be realistic. They would have did that. They'd have left my ass. I'm sorry. I literally had to run back in O'Hara Airport to get my bag. And he said, no, I'll wait for you. I said, cool. That's what's up. So all this is happening. And I'm pissed. I landed at 4:00. I did not get in. Why you laughing, Mel? I'm gonna be real. You know how it is with me, Mel. You know how I am with Chicago. Hold on, let me tell you a story about my man Mel. So Mel is on my Instagram right now. Hold up, let me see. So that's my man Mel Jackson. You know, the actor, pretty motherfucker, right there. So let me tell you a story about Mel. It's the person I am. I got stories ungodly. I told y'all this is a Chicago minute with me. So Mel Jackson and I, right? He said it's true, right? The niggas would have left. But I remember Mel came to pick me up one day. Hey Mel, what was that area I was in? It was a certain area I was in, and Mel was going to come pick me up from. You have mental problems. You said you have mental problems. Hold up. I'm gonna tell you the story. So Mel said I have mental problems. So Mel went to go meet me. We was gonna meet at a Subway. Now, mind you, this is real talk. Downtown Chicago, where I'm at right now. So I don't remember. I know the train was there, right? So he going to go meet me. I'm on the phone. And he laughed. That's fucking stupid. I gotta tell y'all this story, man. Nickel Bell, he's in downtown Chicago, right? Just bear with me. I'm gonna tell you what happened. This is the funny thing ever. So Mel, he coming to meet me. I'm walking, like 3 niggas trying to take my suitcase. I swear to God, 3 niggas trying to take my suitcase. The dude said it was his suitcase. I said, nigga, what? And he broke the handle on my suitcase. Now, in the time, in my crazy Gemini brain, I had an ink pen in my pocket. I said, nigga, somebody gonna get stabbed up. So we get inside the subway. So I was gonna get something to eat. So we get inside the subway. Mel is on his way to come meet me. So I'm in this motherfucker, and I dude tried to take my suitcase. It was two brothers and one white dude. Still remember that. Then I grabbed the dude by his neck. It was so fucking funny. And the dude's brother, they were brothers. The dude tried to knock my arm down, and I punched him. I said, by myself. And the crazy part, I said, he said, man, you bust my brother's lip. You bust my brother's lip. And I said, I told you to get him. I told you to get him. What you thought I was one of these marks, nigga? I'm not a mark, dude. I'm from South Philadelphia. And it was so funny. So Mel, I went to go order my food. I could tell you what I had at the time, because at the time I was eating a tuna fish sandwich. So, and I don't eat tuna now. That's how long it's been. So Mel comes in, pulls up. I could tell you the Jeep he had too. He had a Jeep Cherokee. He was in a Jeep Cherokee. If I can remember, it was red. He said, true story. You think I'm lying? Look, Mel tell you, he said, true story. That he'll tell you the story. True story. So as I'm in there, Mel pulls up in a car. He said, what nigga gets into a fight and sit in the fucking restaurant after you get in a fight? Me. He said, what niggas gets into a fight and sit in a restaurant that you just got into a fight? See how people always say never do O'Hara. Niggas always got something to say, Mel. This is what niggas do. Never do O'Hara. If you fly like I fly, that was the cheapest way to come in. O'Hara, Midway is high as hell. Midway is high as hell. So but that's the true story. That's what happens. So my point of saying all this, people, I'm a real dude. And Mel pulled up and was like, what nigga sits in a restaurant after getting into a fight? It was nighttime too, on top of that. Nigga broke my handle. I was more mad about my handle being broke. But I was by myself. Thank you, brother Mel. These are people who don't travel and think this stuff is easy. It's easy. Look, thank you, my brother. It was much cheaper to fly in O'Hara. Niggas always talking who don't put up no money. Niggas always talking who don't put up no money, but want me to talk. So let me tell you, Mel, what happened? So I get in the car with the dude from Algiers, and he's looking at my name, and he's like, because you know when you get in the car, you gotta, you know, it pops up on a screen, right? So it says Sabir Bey. So he's looking at my name. He's watching the video right now. So he's looking at my name, and he's asking me about my name. And then he said, you know, your last name is Turkish. I said, yeah. I said, I was in Turkey. It was funny. I said, I stayed in Turkey before. It was funny as hell. I'm saying I'm in Turkey. So as we driving, it took us literally, Mel, 45 motherfucking, probably an hour, bro. An hour in traffic. And this is like 4 o'clock. You know, it's rush hour. So we getting there. I'm hearing his whole story. He hearing my whole story. He's asking me where I'm from. How did I know so much about Ibn Khaldun? How did I know so much about Ibn Sina? How did I know so much about Abbas Ibn Fanas? He asked me all these questions. I said, well, I travel the world and I do documentaries and I do history on who we are. And he was like, oh, really? It was crazy. Like, he said, really? So I started telling him about the Amazigh. And he said, you want to hear some Amazigh music? I said, sure. Sure. I swear, Mel, if you never listened to Amazigh music, y'all should listen to it. It was crazy as hell. So he started telling me a story about Algiers and the Arabs. Well, he said the president of Algiers, and I'm going to show you who this dude is. This is the craziest part. This is dope as hell, bro. The conversation was deep. And it's all because of my name. I don't have a name like these other Moors that have a name, and then the name is different on it, state ID or government ID. You know how those Moors are, those cats that be selling y'all this pipe dream. So as I'm in a car with him, he's telling me about this dude who sided with the Egyptians. The Algerians never called themselves Arabs, he said. And I said, yeah, but people think Arab is a race of people. It's not. It's a language, nigga. Like, so we in the car and we laughing. And he said, we need more people like you to explain this to people. So as I'm in the car with him, I'm giving him unknown Arab. I'm showing him the unknown Arab book. You know, I'm showing. Wait a minute, I brought my other one. Where's it at? I don't have my original one with me, but I had showed him this one, the unknown Arabs. So as we're in the car, he's talking to me, and he was like, I'm a Zig. I said, well, I'm a Zig too. I said, but the language is called the Imazin. This dude was like, really? Like we in traffic. I said, the language is called Imazin. So as we talking back and forth, as we drive, he said, you want to hear some Amazigh music? So I said, sure. So he started telling me about the guy and how the guy got influenced by Egypt. My point of saying this is how we are today. This is the dude that sold out the Algerians. That's the dude. He said, look him up. I bet you none of these historians or these fake Moors don't tell y'all these things. So this dude is the one that had the downfall of Algiers. He said, brother, I'm African. Algiers is in Africa. So he's telling me the story about how he went in Egypt and he said, we're not Africans, we're Arabs. This is the crazy thing. It was this dude right here. So all this confusion that's going on right now with people talking about I'm not an Arab, I'm not an African, and we're Moors. All this is happening. I'm going through it. I'm like, and already trying to plan to get my damn hotel, right? I'm trying to get this hotel at the same time. And he's listening to me on the phone. I'm calling people. I'm trying to get some finances together and all this. I'm like, yo, man, I don't know what the hell is going on. I get to the hotel, Mel. No lie. I get to the hotel. I went to like 3 or 4 hotels. I wish my brother Richard was on here because he'll tell you I was snapping last night. So the whole time I'm tripping. I get to one of the hotels. I could say the name of the hotel. It's called the Sinesta. That's a hood ass goddamn. Even though it was downtown, that was a hood ass damn hotel. I'm sitting there trying to get my stuff together in the hotel because it was cheaper. It was cheaper. But sometimes cheap ain't good, you know. So I get there. There's a sister that works at the front desk, right, Mel? And she's a bae. Crazy as hell, right? She's a bae. It was weird to say. This is why I want y'all to hear me out and why I'm saying about these Moors in the Moor Science Temple. So if you are Moor that's in the Moor Science Temple, bring your ass to the cipher because you ain't teaching people shit. You're trying to get over on people, nigga, and teach religion. So as I'm here, I'm talking to the sister behind the desk. And I said, oh, you a bae? She said, yeah. I said, oh, you're a Moor? She said, no, I'm not a Moor. I said, you're not a Moor? I said, I'm a bae. So I showed her my ID, my passport card. And I said, look me up online. I said, I'm a bae. She said, a bae? She said, yeah, I was born a bae. She said, but I'm a Muslim. She was from the Bay Area too. She's from the Bay. So I said, what made you move to Chicago? She said, I just wanted different change the pace, right? I just want to change. But she said, I'm not a Moor, I'm a Muslim. And see, this is the problem that I have with a lot of Moors. And if you're one of those Moors that's on his feet, please, I dare you to come challenge me on what I'm saying. So as I'm sitting there with her, I'm explaining to her, being a Moor is not a clique. Being a Moor is not a club. Being a Moor, you don't have to be a Muslim. Okay. So she's telling me, and as when you travel, she's from the Bay Area. So she's telling me the story. And I said, well, I know what happened in the Bay Area. I know what happened up there. I know what happened with the Moors. That's why I don't agree. Y'all can say what you want to say. I don't belong to the Nation of Islam because I know the history of the Nation of Islam. I'm a member. You can never leave nation. But I know history about all these places. I've been there. I've been in the nation. I know these things. I know the hypocrisy in all of these cats. And if you be patient with me, you're going to hear all of it. I'm a historian. So don't ask me none of those questions. If you want to donate something, let me put my banner up here. You want to donate something? Go to Zelle, go to PayPal, go to Chime. Support. So as I'm doing this, I'm explaining to the sister at the front desk. At the same time, I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna get this hotel room. And she said, well, I'm not a Moor. She was adamant about it too. Her name was something Jelana Bey or something like that. And as I'm sitting there talking to her, I said, sister, you having a Bey on your name and being a Moor, it's not a clique. I don't know what Moors y'all be talking to. If any of those Moors that's on his feet, please, I dare you to come challenge me. This is the problem because they don't talk to people. They think it's Islam, Noble Drew Ali. No, I don't worship no man. No man. Period. Do I respect and honor them? Yes, I do. So that's the fanatics. So you could take this to Taharka Bay, to what the Bay, or whoever Bay, whatever bays you want. So as I'm talking to her, I'm educating her on it. And there was another brother that was from Houston, Texas. As I'm talking to her, I'm talking to him about Deloitte in Texas. He said, "You was in Texas?" I said, "I should stay in Texas." Ask Brother Deloitte who I am. If you ever talk to somebody from Houston, Texas, and talk about the Shape Center, mention Sabir Bey at the owner of the Shape Center in Houston, Texas. He's going to say, "Watch what he tell you." So as I'm sitting there talking to her and I'm talking to the brother, I'm like, okay, I got to figure this thing out, how I'm going to stay here, how much I got to get together. Crazy. So every hotel, people, for y'all that don't know, I need y'all to hear me. They want $100 a day. $100 a day. It's called incidentals. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to get $100 a day. If I'm staying somewhere for 5 days, nigga, that's $500. So what is incidentals for y'all that don't understand what an incidental is? Incidentals are for people that F up the hotels. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't have parties in hotels. So incidentals is for people. You could say niggas, because most of you niggas do stuff like that. Well, white people do it too. Yes, they do. So that's what incidentals are for. But we always get the bad end of the stick. I lived in hotels for the longest before, and I know what we do in these hotel rooms. And it's majority of us, especially when I'm in Philadelphia. And I've seen people get put out. Our people get put out of hotels the same damn night when you spent $400 or $500 for a hotel room and you get put out. So obviously you got money to spend. So anywho, I'm just giving you my journey, people, from yesterday. So $500, 500, one, you got to pay $100 incidentals. And this is why I ask people to support what I'm doing. I'm not begging you, but I want you all to understand what is going on. So now that's, you get it back, but you get it back 5 days later. 5 days later, nigga, you need that money when you travel. When I'm traveling, I'm traveling. So that means that if I'm in a, can't depend on somebody picking me up, I got to get in a lift that may cost me $40, $50, $60, $70, or I may got to go find somewhere to eat. So I stay downtown in Chicago so I can be a walking distance to certain food. Did that make sense, Mel? So I don't have someone picking me up every day. So that's when I ask you to support. That's what I mean. So as I'm there, I'm talking to the sister, but I didn't want to stay there because I'm like, nigga, that was a ghetto hotel. The dude at the front desk, I don't know what he was. That nigga was high in the month. I had to look at the brother and say, "Nigga, are you high?" The nigga said, "Yeah." That nigga was hit. He said, "I got lit before I came to work." Nigga got lit before he came to work. That nigga was high in the month. Then you start looking at the people that's coming inside, and you be like, "Nigga, what is going on with this motherfucker? I don't know." So this is just a journey. Okay, I need y'all to follow me before we get into this. Okay. So this is the journey from 4 o'clock to 1 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't go to bed till 2 o'clock in the morning. I got my room at 1 o'clock in the morning. So when it comes to that crunch time, you got to put up the money that you may not have. So that cost me over $800 just for the record, y'all. It was over $800, and then $100 a night. So when I'm asking to support, this is what I'm asking y'all to do to support. So I gets out. I went to probably 2 or 3 hotels trying to find a decent price. Didn't know it was a convention going on. See, this is the thing. Those conventions and those people, they have a thing called sponsorship. I know y'all not familiar with that, but these are things called sponsorship. Sponsors, which black people don't believe unless it's a church. So it's called sponsorship. So I'm talking to people and they're telling me about the convention. I think it's a medical convention because something like that. And their company pays for it, company pay for it. So I said, cool. Nigga was high. And as I'm getting ready to leave out this hotel, there's a hotel to go to another one. I run into another Muslim. He was from Jerusalem. Same thing. This is him. He asked me, it's funny as hell. He asked me, he gave me his car, said, if you need a ride, let me know. The crazy part, Mel, and I'm saying this to y'all, I want y'all to understand my journey of what be going on. Only people that spoke to me on the phone know. Ask Brother Rich. I cursed him out. I cursed everybody out. I'm tripping last night. I'm tripping because everybody's texting me, asking me questions. I need help, Sabir. I need help with this, and I need help with that, and I need help with this, and I need help with that. Where's my help at? I'm gonna show y'all one more time for y'all latecomers. That's the help that people was hitting me up with. Go get those Moors that be telling y'all that. The Moors that be charging y'all $3,000 for paperwork. Not the Moor that actually can explain these things to you. Not the one that can explain it. Not the one that, you know, everybody want to talk about. So that's it. That's one. Please, I need your help. Where's the people at when you need their help? Here's another one. This is what I was getting last night. So this was already ticking me off. This was already, I may come on his feed and make it look like I'm not going through nothing. But the law does not put anything on you. So my people, please don't email me and do not text me unless it's about business. Okay? So I'm getting in the car with the guy. And the dude, again, said to me, the cab driver, right? The dude said about my name again. And he said, if you need a ride, I got you. He said, I'm from Jerusalem. That was the crazy, illest thing ever. Ill. And we talking. He waited for me, Mel. He waited too, just like the dude from Algiers. A nigga would have pulled off and said, nigga, I'm getting that paper, nigga. F you, nigga. And would have pulled off. He sat there and made sure, I need y'all to follow. He made sure I was good. He said, yo, are you good? Is this the hotel you need to be? I said, hold on, I got to see if they got room in this hotel. So at this time, this hotel is more expensive because I'm like, God damn, it's like 12:30, 1 o'clock in the morning. So even though you pay for it, you can get the room, but you're going to still pay that day that you're not there, if that makes sense. If I was coming on a 5th, you still paying the 5th, even if it's after, if it's the 6th, if that makes sense, at 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. So I want y'all to understand the journey as I'm going through this. Y'all do the math. It was about $200 something a night. So that's like throwing away $200. Well, you could have did something else, Sabir. You could have went here. You could have. That's what niggas say. So all this is going on with me. I'm like, God damn. I'm downstairs. He said, yo, dude. He said, are you good? He asked me, was I good? I said, yeah, I'm good, bro. I said, I'm good. He said, look, take my number if you need anything. If you need a ride somewhere. I was promised. Niggas be like, yeah, I'm going to be there to pick you up, bro. I'm going to be here to do this. That's what more people be saying. I'm going to be here. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. And then when you get to the city, them niggas nowhere to be found. Kind of crazy, ain't it? I know I move a little weird, but I'm always there when people need me. So please, people, respectfully, don't contact me if you have nothing to give me either. So that was my story of coming to Chicago. My brother Yoel just called me today. We was talking. He said, yo, Sabir, you want to come past the store? I said, Yoel, unless I can get $800 to $900, brother, I'm fine. I don't have to do no pop-up in no store. I can, but honestly, brother, I didn't get no sleep last night. I got no sleep. No sleep. So if y'all want to see and have something in Chicago, y'all can email me right now with some cash, and I'm with it. My Zelle is right there. My PayPal is there. My Chime is there. My Apple Pay is there. That's just the reality. Okay? So I'm here. Chicago Minute. And I don't sell paper. So you can bring all your Moors to the cipher too. Okay? So that was the journey, people. I went to bed at 2 o'clock in the mother freaking morning. I had a straight attitude. I had some nasty ass pasta that cost me $28 because it wasn't nothing else open at 11 o'clock. $28 for regular spaghetti and sauce, period. Crazy, ain't it? But that's just a journey, man. I just love the way I move, though, man. I love it. I love it. So if y'all with it, let me know. Be careful of these sellouts right here, because you got sellouts that look just like you and I. Sellouts has no color to it, baby. You got a lot of fake people on social media, even in the conscious so-called Moorish movement. Fake as hell. Sell a package and ditch on you. So You gotta be what? Original. So my lines are going to be open. Y'all hit that line, hit the support button, hit the like button right now. But I'm talking to all of you. Be original. So if you want something to happen at the underground bookstore while I'm here, please reach out. Okay? Right now. Be original.
KRS-One young rappers like, who's that? I'm the soul of any street, my heart beats where your shoes at. DJ be original, got that boom bap. True that, the room's packed, I'm telling them move back.
Let's go. I know some of the Moors hating right about now. Yeah. Let's go.
Move back.
Original.
Entertainment straight from the pavement, you know we know for that. No, this ain't Afghanistan, but this is where the dope is at. KRS is quitting, you tripping, my albums overlap. Spit the dopest rap in any city, I'm that local cat. Rappers wanna see me for real, I bring their focus back. Criminal minded, they've been blinded, we're gonna open that. Black hoodie, local rap, this is where my soul is at. Packed out for that mic and that boom, boom, boom is that. These rappers scared of that, this is what they running from. They can't take that real shit with KRS One come. This the teacher teaching, spitting encyclopedias. Y'all ain't in the streets, y'all bitches on social media. Dude,
you hear that? These niggas ain't in the streets, they're on social media.
I can't take that real shit with KRS One come. This the teacher teaching, spitting encyclopedias. Y'all ain't in the streets, y'all bitches on social media. Dudes getting greedier, falling like space meteors from the sky. And why? Y'all living a lie. You see the history y'all distorted, even though you can't afford it. The teachings of the prophets, you sell out all ignored.
I know y'all watching. Let's go. Hit the link and come on and talk with Sabir Bey. Let's go.
You saw the teachings of Dr. King, they ignore the teachings of Malcolm X like they never saw. But how long you gonna support and employ them? How you not a sellout if a sellout spits a rhyme and you enjoy it? You saw the teachings of Dr. King, they ignore the teachings of Malcolm X like they never saw. But how long you gonna support and employ them? How you not a sellout if a sellout spits a rhyme and you enjoy them? This the black CNN spitting headlines when I'm rhyming. I spit lines to your head, that's why I'm headlining like a barber. Chris Parker, he cuts sharper. DJ be original. It was an honor.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I wish y'all excuse. I ain't getting no sleep last night, and I'm in a whole different state. What's y'all excuse? Y'all say, well, he talked all that stuff, brother. I don't even know if I want to come on this feed no more. So I'm in Chicago. This is called the Chicago Minute. Let me give a shout out to my brother Mel Jackson one more time. Some of y'all probably saying, who the hell is Mel Jackson? Y'all should look him up. Punch his name in. Let me see if I can look him up. M-E-L-J-A-K. Okay? Y'all seen my brother before. So Mel Jackson, we did this thing called a New York Minute in New York before everybody started doing these minute things. And we shot it in New York. And I think we're going to start it back again. So this is the Chicago Minute. So maybe I'll link up with my brother Mel again and we can do a Chicago Minute, Atlanta Minute, whatever minutes, and see if we can get people to back it. So that's my brother Mel. And I said, what am I going to talk about tonight? What am I going to talk about? My minute in Chicago. Okay. So this guy right here is the one that flipped everything. We got a lot of these dudes and a lot of bordels floating around. We got a lot of our own people selling our own people out. Yeah. Yeah, we do. So I saw a post and it said, Zohran Mamdani. I saw a post that y'all like to chase after. Said, is he selling out? Is he erasing the history? So I gotta look at the time because I do gotta go get something to eat. Can't believe it's not meat. Then I just round like a mug. So I looked at this post and I laughed at it. She said that he's trying to erase history. The so-called black people already erased our history. They already erased it. The bougie people already erased our history. And y'all look at them every day. That's why you think they don't want to sit in the room with Sabir. He's not erasing no history. You black folks allowing them to erase. You know who's erasing the history? Now I told y'all, if y'all want something to pop off at Underground Bookstore, let me know. Today is Thursday. I can do it on Saturday. Y'all better set it up. If somebody drop me a couple hundred, I'm fine. I can go there. But if not, I keep it moving. Okay? So the bougie people are the ones that actually did it. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm going to help y'all out, okay? If I'm wrong, come on. Let's have this conversation at the Underground Bookstore or anywhere in Chicago. I can come to Detroit. I'm down the street from Detroit. I can go to Detroit. But y'all not serious. It was these people.
A lot about civil rights in this country. Marches, legislation, court cases. And I respect all of that, but a civil right is permission. A human right is recognition. I don't want permission to be treated fair.
I'm gonna tell the truth today. No matter what, the truth is the truth. And black folks need to stop selling the people out for titles and so-called prestige.
I'm gonna tell the truth today. Did you know that most of our HBCUs were started by white men? Right after emancipation, they built what they call Bible institutions to keep the newly freed enslaved folk docile and under control.
I'm gonna tell the truth today. Why do we still call ourselves black? It's an adjective, not a noun. I have 5 degrees. You'd think I would know better.
I'm gonna tell the truth today, no matter what. The truth is the truth. After all this assimilation, what have it got us? Besides having fancy titles and no real power? That's the question.
I'm gonna tell the truth. We love to talk about serving the community, but how we serving if we don't have a farm to feed folks? How we got no grocery store, no corner stand, no spot where a mama can buy fresh greens for her babies? We wear these.
I'm gonna tell the truth. We only exist so we can be the buffer between massa and the common folk, you heard me? That's the ugly part nobody want to say.
I'm gonna tell the truth. We used to have our own Wall Street, our own banks, our own blocks. Now we celebrate just because we can move next door to the walls. That ain't the finish line. That's just us getting comfortable. We can build again. We just have.
Why do we still call ourselves black? The Irish were called black, the Chinese, the Italians. They were black when it was convenient to deny them. Now they're not. So why are we still claiming a name?
I'm gonna tell the truth. How we can go to our HBCUs, wear these letters with pride, graduate with the degrees, and still don't learn about the Moors or about our true nationality. We've got to start telling the whole.
They know, all of them. Folks in every chapter are talking about nationality now. And human rights. They're quoting charters we never even brought up.
We used to set the tone, now we can't control the floor.
Y'all hear what they saying in the lobby?
About Carter G. Woodson?
Mm-hmm. Folks whispering he's the one that laid the blueprint for all of us.
And now they talking about exposing who really pulled the strings behind the Divine Nine.
If that's true, this boule just got a whole lot deep.
Y'all hear what the founders just said? Oh, Lord, like somebody about to get a spanking.
Whispering heavy though. What's the tea?
Folks keep asking why the Bible got a copyright stamp on it.
Mm-hmm. They acting like you can trademark the word.
I'm gonna tell the truth today, no matter what. The truth is the truth. I got 6 PhDs, Amano, and I still call myself an adjective. Omega, Alpha, Kappa, aka Delta Sigma. We had this boule for a reason.
Yeah, let me address this.
We talk a lot about civil rights in this country.
Let me address this brother real quick. So anybody think I'm in? Come on my feed for a minute, family. Come on my feed if you think I'm attacking my people. Come on my feed, Leonard. Come on. I'm not going to argue with you, but come on my feed and tell me what I'm attacking by telling the truth. Come to the cipher, bro. I'm going to help you out, okay? See, this is the problem with scary-ass Negroes. Come on my feed, bro. Don't act like you don't see the link. Come on my feed. Cause I was in Philly for 2 weeks. Where was you at? I was in Philly for 2.5 weeks. I didn't see you no goddamn where in Philadelphia. Where was you at when I was home? And I was live every day. And I was walking around from West Philly to North Philly, the Southwest, you name it. Where was you at? Let's go. I like this young boy. So hit that link, bro. Don't act like you don't see the link.
I got a new term out called YN. Stands for young nigga. You know, the ones with the masks and the hoodies. They be acting like thug niggas. And I heard a lot of y'all scared of these young niggas, but not me. I'm more scared of going to jail for killing these young niggas because I fuck with you. And we both in the hood, so I'm stuck with you. And please don't ask me what I done in the street shit but survive, nigga. Because you know how many real niggas I watched die before 26. And now can't none of them take their grandmother to dialysis. You know what Philly like? It's like trying to win a chip surrounded by bum niggas who can't even assist you like Allen Iverson. You can't call your old head because he's still stuck on the corner sipping a Heineken. And they told you trust the process. And it failed you every single fucking year like in B&O. You can't call your family members because you beef with them. Y'all argue every time you see each other, so you don't speak to them. No hides and buys. So the streets is who you idolize, and I can't even get mad at these young niggas because I still be rapping Trap or Die. Yeah, it's Trap or Die, nigga. Realizing drill music ain't shit but Young Jeezy and Gucci Man amplified. Only difference is they got switches now, so more niggas die. There's cameras everywhere, so every homicide is televised. And it seemed worse because we ain't never seen as many mamas cry. But honestly, they had my niggas in chains since Amistad. So same shit. Because we always screaming gang shit till we seen how much pain it really came with. Or you seen how much time a nigga could get. My nigga got a sentence and ain't come with a period. It's endless. No commas, a run-on sentence. Because he was acting senseless. That's life, nigga. And they don't give a fuck if you go back to your cell and end your life, nigga. They was treating my ancestors like this because they wanted to read and write, nigga. You read that comment, wrote back, it's on site, nigga. Seen him in real life, up your gun and ended his life, nigga. Now it's 2 young niggas from my hood with no life, nigga. But the life expectancy only 16 for a young nigga.
So listen.
I got a new term out called YN. Stands for...
So let me explain this. Let me talk to this dude right here, this cat. Why the hell you on my feed? This is the nigga Moors that I tell y'all about, dudes like him. He's mad because I'm not promoting his shit for free. So what I'm gonna do after this next poem, I'm gonna get rid of you. Because you ain't never gotta come here. I was in Philly for 2.5 weeks. I ain't see you nowhere. I don't need to pay you to come on my feed. You came to Sabir Bey feed. So what I'm gonna do after this, I'm gonna block you. And then see if you make another page, okay? All right? One more. I'm going to play one more video from a brother from Philadelphia, and then I'm going to get rid of you, okay? I'm just letting you know. Now, if you want to come on the feed, you can, but I'm going to play this one more video, and then I'm going to get rid of you. Welcome, y'all, to the Sabir Bey Show. I'm even glad he came here. He's going to embarrass himself because he's not a street nigga for real, for real. Them niggas ain't street niggas for real. These are niggas that talk behind social media that KRS-One was talking about. So, peace. Thank you. I told you you're going to bail out, brother. You're going to bail out before, listen, you're going to bail out before I block you. I told you, brother. I know niggas like you. So, yes, peace out on that one. So you won't get blocked. I don't come to your show. Let's go.
From Philadelphia. Somebody asked me like, yo, Ken, you from Philadelphia, right? The city of brotherly love. I said, nah, I'm from Philly, where ain't no brotherly love. The most love you gonna get is a motherly hug after you confide and tell her son just died at the same time you lost.
One of that same brother.
Somebody asked me like, yo, Ken, you from Philadelphia, right? The city of brotherly love. I said, nah, I'm from Philly, where ain't no brotherly love. The most love you gonna get is a motherly hug after you confide and tell her son just died at the same time you lost a brother you love. The wild part is like you lost another brother because he got stuck on drugs, and drugs the reason that last brother just got covered in blood. So what's up? I'm from Philly, where young boys want to be thugs, and they really let it bust to show you they ain't want to be thugs, and realizing the back door was thicker than blood, his dickhead was outside showing brotherly love. And the crazy part, he got set up by his cuz, but I ain't tripping talking Crips or no Bloods. I'm talking fam. Imagine not having a brother you trust, but you the man. You got a baby mother, but you also got a brother she fucked, but she put money on your books when you got told on about her brother you love. The court system, just like watching brothers give up, and Hollywood won't let you in unless you okay with watching brothers get fucked. Bad bitches just looking for a nigga with some money to fuck, and good women can't never find a brother to love, and when she do,
one more time, y'all gotta rewind that back.
But first, we need to clear up a major misunderstanding that's gone viral on social media.
On Sunday, Pastor...
Gotta do this one more time, y'all. Gotta do him again. Let's spit it one more time, brother. Let's do it one more time.
Love. I said, nah, I'm from Philly, where ain't no brotherly love. The most love you gonna get is a mother. Somebody asked me like, yo, Ken, you from Philadelphia, right? The city of brotherly love. I said, nah, I'm from Philly, where ain't no brotherly love. The most love you gonna get is a motherly hug after you confide and tell her son just died at the same time you lost a brother you love. The wild part is like you lost another brother because he got stuck on drugs, and drugs the reason that last brother just got covered in blood. So what's up? I'm from Philly, where young boys want to be thugs, and they really let it bust to show you they ain't want to be thugs, and realizing the back door was thicker than blood, his dickhead was outside showing brotherly love. And the crazy part, he got set up by his cuz, but I ain't tripping talking Crips and no Bloods. I'm talking fam. Imagine not having a brother you trust, but you the man. You got a baby mother, but you also got a brother she fucked, but she put money on your books when you got told on about a brother you love. The court system, just like watching brothers give up, and Hollywood won't let you in unless you okay with watching brothers get fucked. Bad bitches just looking for a nigga with some money to fuck, and good women can never find a brother to love, and when she do,
damn.
Somebody ask,
yo, man, I gotta find this brother when I go back to Philly.
All right. I know that shit.
Oh, man.
Sister Mary Jane, Sister Mary Jane.
That was a cold piece by that brother. Let me see if he got more. How many people felt that, man? This is where I'm at with this. There's no brotherly love. That's why that fake faggot ass nigga came on my feed talking crazy and not being a man, because I'm gonna pull your coat all the way around. I'm gonna pull niggas' coats. And if you're fake, you're phony, if you think I'm talking about my people, then nigga be a man and come on the feed. But I know niggas like them. I'm a real one. I'm in the streets. So this is what is happening with our people, because we have sellouts no matter what they are, because they feel some type of way instead of acting or doing what this European is doing. Not saying they're righteous, but these people will back the lie. They will back whatever it is while we selling each other out every day because you hate something about a person. I don't even have hate in my heart for nobody. I don't take sides with no one. If you are more, if you are the nation, whatever you are, if you're doing something that's wrong and not uplifting our people, nigga, I'm gonna come at you. Now, if you got something on me, please come on to the cipher. If you got something on Sabir before we continue, please come on to the cipher. I wait. All right? Because it's a miracle, baby. Let's go. Turn up the volume like my brother Stan says. Let's go. Stop talking. I'm gonna put my banner up here. This is a Chicago Minute. Let's get it popping. Let's go.
Battery 40%.
Happy Hip Hop History Month. Let's go. Hit that link. You're a miracle, baby. Don't get mad. No, you can't get mad. It'll kill you. Here it goes. Here's the link. I'm ready to post it up. It's ain't to ask 21 questions. That's it.
Realizing I am a miracle, starting with the umbilical cord. I'm a miracle. Forget whatever I can afford. I am a miracle, walking with the strength of a Lord, spitting lyrical. How am I even spitting it all? That's a miracle. 30 years, KRS-One.
Run this back. We're gonna take y'all to the video. Y'all ready? This is Hip Hop History Month, y'all. Let's go. Y'all better pay attention, baby. Okay? You ain't gonna get this nowhere else, baby. Let's get it popping. The link is up there for you to join the feed if you want to join the feed, family. All right. Let's go to the video. You a miracle, baby. Let's go.
let me know if it's a
It sound like the teacher. It sound like
yeah.
That's his wife. Come on, keep talking, baby.
I woke up realizing I am a miracle, starting with the umbilical cord. I'm a miracle. Forget whatever I can afford. I am a miracle, walking with the strength of a Lord, spitting lyrical. How am I even spitting it all? That's a miracle. 30 years, KRS-One. How we still hearing you? Yo, it's a miracle. No, not just my lyricals. My data is empirical when it comes to these miracles. Within the miracle, I am the miracle. I am the pinnacle. Never pitiful. See, that's the typical. Deep mystical, meta and physical, rational and spiritual, mind over material. I am the miracle. Say it with me. I am the miracle. Wipe away the doubt, the disbelief, and the fear in you. Project your mind down the line about a year or two. See yourself pursuing it and doing what you here to do. You are the miracle. Yes, you are the miracle. You get what you expect. See 1,000 people cheering you. You are the miracle. You and I are miracle. This is intellectually critical and political. Yes, you are the miracle. Cause faced with the imperial, we didn't lose our spiritual. That alone is a miracle. Standing on principle while others steady dissing you, but still showing love. That alone is a miracle. Standing on principle while others steady dissing you. Imperial, we didn't lose our spiritual. That alone is a miracle. Standing on principle while others steady dissing you, but still showing love, living above. That's a miracle. They tried to put the fear in you, act like they wasn't hearing you, but that was minimal. You remain the miracle. No hate or bitterness, cause both are reciprocal. Not to become hateful toward hate, that's a miracle. The rent due and the landlord, he ain't hearing you, but the check with no money on it you gave him just cleared for you. Miracle. When you pray, someone's always hearing you. Ancestors, Holy Spirit, maybe someone near to you. A miracle.
You are a miracle. Fresh, you are a miracle. Blessed, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are a miracle. Yes, you are a miracle. Fresh, you are a miracle. Blessed, you are a miracle. You are a miracle. You are a miracle.
Yes, so this is the project right here. Big up to Dr. Dre. Big up to you, Dre, all day. Appreciate the time. You know, we're recording this project in a variety of studios, and this is sort of the icing on the cake. This is sort of like, we recorded in all these different places and we got all these different sounds, but I needed to come to a studio like this so that everything can now sound the same. Everything can now have the same power, inflection, this kind of thing, tone, and all of that.
So that was KRS-One. If you want to hit that link again, come back on the feed. But this is Hip Hop History Month. So that's KRS-One, and I, before we was in Malibu, he wants me to speak at the Temple of Hip Hop on the Moors and hip hop. So that was his wife, G. Simone Parker. G. Simone Parker is KRS-One's wife. So I'm in Chicago, y'all. This is Chicago Minute. Chicago Minute, people. And if you want to support, please support, because everybody's been hitting me up. Y'all don't know if you know what I be going through half the time, but I'm like, boy, we got sellouts in our movement. I have never been a dude that never been jealous of nobody, because the crazy part is, even though it was 9 of us, we always had. My father made sure we had. Now, vice versa, you could have people that was jealous of us. I don't know why, but it was a lot of us. We looked good. It was a lot of us. We had most of the girls in the neighborhood. This is what my family was like. This is what it was. I'm just being real with y'all. So some people, you know, may be upset about that. It's just like my son, the lady downstairs just asked me about my son being killed. And I said, it's jealousy. And jealousy and envy will hurt you. Like KRS-One said, standing on principles. I stand on principles. It's shit that I do for real. And if I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it no matter what it is. I'm going to do it regardless. So I don't lock myself in. Marcus, if you got something to say, you can come to my feed, family. Y'all doing a lot of typing, bro. Y'all doing a lot of typing. So I'm in Chicago, and my brother Yoel asked me, would I do something at the underground bookstore? I said, yes, if I get at least what I spent doing my journey since I've been here yesterday, and it's over $1,000. So I don't get sponsored from people. I just want y'all to understand that. I don't have people give me thousands of dollars like churches. I don't do that. I don't sell packages to people, but I do have my shirts. I do have shirts with me, you know. And again, we got a lot of our own people that's selling us out, and they were sitting on this feed right now getting pissed off at me. So is that mayor in New York erasing history? No, it's niggas that's doing it. It's black people. They're doing it. They're doing it. So if you would like to support, you can, but let's move forward. Okay. How many people know who Bo Abdel is? How many people know who Bo Abdel is? I'm just going to show you how. I just showed you Algiers. So we thinking it's just our people. It's everybody that's sellouts, nigga. These niggas are sellouts. This is why, again, don't get mad at me because I don't take sides. You talk about black people again, Sabir. No, nigga, ain't nobody black. That's the problem. Nobody's black. Maybe it's a Temple stepped up their game. Maybe you don't have to go through all of this. Maybe if the universities told the truth, we wouldn't have to be going through this either. How many of y'all know who Bo Abdel is? I just showed you the dude from Algiers, how you couldn't speak Amazigh, you had to speak, they told you they were Arabs. And then now everybody running around like the dude told me in my cab, Uber yesterday. This is the hatred. So it's a hatred that came from somewhere. Somebody had to create that environment, if that makes sense. And one thing I can tell you about these people, they will pay people. They will pay people to do that. But you wouldn't pay me to actually put out the truth. Because ain't one person come on his feet yet and debunk anything I'm saying and say I'm a liar. They can't. So since y'all don't know who Bo Abdel is, let me introduce y'all. How sellouts been going on for the longest with our people. This is me in Granada, Spain. For y'all that don't know who Bo Abdel is. And I'll introduce you to who Bo Abdel is.
With the elder I just met, he was just telling me the story, about Bo Abdel. Could you tell a story about Bo Abdel and what happened?
Sure. Bo Abdel.
What's your name first?
I'm Henny.
Henny, how you doing, Henny?
Bo Abdel was the last Islamic, the last Moorish ruler of Granada. And he was kicked out by the Catholics, by Queen Isabel. And when he was kicked out, he wasn't killed or anything, but he cried when he had to leave.
Yes.
And later on, everybody said he was not really a ruler because rulers don't cry.
Rulers don't
his
cry.
Name was Bo Abdel.
Bo Abdel. His mother said you couldn't protect it like a man, so don't cry like a baby. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Bo Abdel.
You should jump on the feed, Marcus. You're doing a lot of typing. You're doing a lot of typing, Marcus. Jump on the feed. I'm going to let y'all play this one more time.
So we out here in Granada with the elder I just met. He was just telling me the story, about Bo Abdel. Could you tell a story about Bo Abdel and what happened?
Sure. Bo Abdel.
What's your name first?
I'm Henny.
Henny, how you doing, Henny?
Bo Abdel was the last Islamic, the last Moorish ruler of Granada. And he was kicked out by the Catholics, by Queen Isabel. And when he was kicked out, he wasn't killed or anything, but he cried when he had to leave.
Yes.
And later on, everybody said he was not really a ruler because rulers don't cry.
Rulers don't cry.
His name was Bo Abdel.
Bo Abdel. His mother said you couldn't protect it like a man, so don't cry like a baby. Thank you, brother. I appreciate you. All right, thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you.
And we was getting ready to leave from Granada that day. So let me show y'all who Bo Abdel is. You hear Moors talking about it, but they don't. That's the restaurant in Granada. You would think Moors want to have this conversation. I keep trying to tell y'all, they got dirt in their closet, bro. That's why. Here it is. Antonio Banderas paid Bo Abdel, the Moorish Sultan. I could tell you the story of what happened. I was in Granada 1,000 times. Now, you got Moors that actually show you the books, right? But I can explain the whole history of Bo Abdel. You know, I saw him in Malacca. That's where Antonio Banderas is from. I saw him there. They're Moors, my G. Yeah, they're Moors. Bo Abdel. But you hear people speak on that. But that's Bo Abdel. Damn. Crazy, right? We still selling each other out because we haven't learned the lesson yet. Let me speak to this guy, Marcus. Come on my feed, Marcus. I'm gonna block you for eternity too, because I'm gonna educate you, brother. I know you don't want the truth. because that's where your mindset is at. So click the link before I block you. Okay, I'm just helping you out because I know you've been sitting on your ass probably waiting for me to come live. Let's go here for a minute, since they want to think people got to be smart. Just give me 1 minute. You ain't got to type nothing. That's all you got to do is type or touch the link and come on the feed. This is the problem with black people. He ain't got no what you call experience. What kind of experience you got? Come on the feed and tell me your experience. Come to the feed, Marcus, and tell me what your experience is, okay? Besides coming on Sabir Bey show trying to get attention. It's okay. But listen up. I got one for you, bro. This is Marcus. He might have been in this class.
They can't fail you, and you get to go to college for free. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking exactly what I was when I found out.
Marcus might be one of these cats right here. Give me 1 second. And if I insult,
Disability.
come on the feed, brother.
I was in learning disability class, and fun fact is, if you're learning disabled, they can't fail you, and you get to go to college for free. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking exactly what I was when I found out. Oh, that's why that person's my boss. I was in learning disability class, and fun fact is, if you're learning disabled, they can't fail you, and you get to go to college for free. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking exactly what I was when I found out. Oh, that's why that person's my boss.
One more time. Hope you're getting this, Marcus, because y'all intrigued with titles or positions.
I was in learning disability class, and fun fact is, if you're learning disabled, they can't fail you, and you get to go to college for free. So I know a lot of you guys are thinking exactly what I was when I found out. Oh, that's why that person's my boss. I was in learning disability class, and fun fact is, if you
was in a learning disability class and you want to nigga, that's my boss. This is why the motherfuckers always bite my boss. Have y'all ever noticed in the United States they say that a lot? How many people been overseas? Come on my feed for a minute. Have y'all ever been overseas and been in a hotel and y'all find out who the boss is? You ever notice that? I told them downstairs that I don't even know who the boss are. No bosses overseas. I done been to a lot of countries, from Morocco to Tunis to Turkey, Spain, Portugal. I still don't know who the hell the boss is. And that's not one time. When I'm there, I stay for weeks and then I will go back. I don't know who the boss are. You know why? Niggas in the States is caught up on titles. So I'm the manager. I heard the lady downstairs saying, I'm the manager. I'm the front desk manager. They don't say that all day. They be like, my colleague. That's my colleague. I'll contact my colleague. Don't get mad at me because I'm just a traveling Moor. That's what they say. So I don't even know who's the boss. Who's the manager? So the key to all of this, what I'm saying, black people, white people, whatever you want to call these people, we're so hung up on titles. Titles. I'm the manager. I have 5 PhDs. Yes, come over here. I'm going to tell you the truth. Here it is. I'm that guy. Niggas don't care about that. So the problem is the people, when you travel outside of the United States, right? Somebody says Sabir slam dunk the trolls. Sabir just slam dunk that troll out of there because you don't realize he don't want to talk to me. This is the problem. They don't want to talk to me. So nobody likes nobody from the United States. If you are out, they said, why they come here? No, why do y'all go to Jamaica, Haiti? Where'd you go? Why do you go to Canada? Why do you go? So bear with me 1 second. When I was in Canada, I had a layover in Canada. I was in an airport. This is a European, a white woman. She told me she don't like people from the United States. She said they're arrogant and they think they're entitled. They're arrogant, and let me know. They're arrogant and they think they're entitled. If that's true, people, is that true? Could be. Let me give you an example. Just with us. Jamaica had a whatchacon, right? Jamaica just had not an earthquake, whatever, hurricane. Marcus, I told you come on my feet, I'm gonna get rid of you. I told you to come on my feet. You want to get off? I'm just asking you. Or you want to leave? Because I asked you to come on the feed. I'm giving you an opportunity. Okay? Because you ain't here. I asked you that maybe you can see closed mouths don't get fed. You can come on. So I was telling the elder downstairs where I'm at that why they get mad at Jamaica, right? When Jamaica got wiped out, niggas over here worrying about food and they gave them biscuits. Nigga, you can't survive off a biscuit? Tell me, does this make sense? Because somebody help me. Yes, that was a European that asked me, that said that to me. The one in Canada, that was a white woman, a European who said it. Yes, it was a white woman. Crazy as hell. I can still picture her face. she said people, she didn't say what complexion. She said people in the United States are arrogant and believe that they are entitled. This is the mindset of the European, rather y'all look darker than dark or not. Look at them. Look at how many degrees we think we have running around. I got 5 degrees. Think I'm better than you. What school did you go to? So yeah, that was a European. But let me explain this to y'all. And if I'm wrong, come on the feed. Y'all ain't got to keep typing. You ain't got to keep typing. Get some balls, people. Get some kahunas. So the crazy part is, I don't even go to Florida, my nigga. Do y'all know that? Let me explain something to y'all crazy black people. You know why the tickets be so cheap around this time? Nigga, because it's hurricane season. Duh. You don't get it yet? Why would I go to a place that I know and you're supposed to check, right? You're supposed to check to see if the weather's good. Nigga, no. Yeah, she gave it up. Yes, she did. Albion. See, this is the problem with people on social media because y'all like to be stuck one way. Because the white man did it. But nigga, your mindset is like a white man. Read Frantz Fanon's book, Black Skin, White Mask. Read Frantz Fanon's book, Black Skin, White Mask. Believe me. So I wouldn't want nowhere on hurricane season. I don't even go to Florida for that. Y'all don't get it? And then you're gonna get mad at the people when their whole country has been wiped out while you sitting on your ass because the white man built this shit for you. You over here comfortable than a mug. You're comfortable. But you complaining about the white man, what he's doing. But yet, you ain't built your house. Think about it. You didn't build your house. Who built that house? Who built the car? Think about it. So, these people have been wiped out. And if I can go to Jamaica, honestly, this is just me. I would go down there and help them out. But I can't even help myself if I can't help. I can't help everybody if I can't help myself. I would love to go to Jamaica. I would love to go down there and help. That's just me. That's just the nature of Sabir Bey. Okay? So, only thing I could do is be a voice like Mayweather. Hold up. Without getting paid. I could be like Mayweather and don't get paid, but be a voice. Bear with me 1 second, y'all. Here you go. I could do like Mayweather.
I will always be the voice for the people in Israel. I will always stand behind the country of Israel. The one and only Floyd Money Mayweather in Israel. I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Yeah. I can be the voice for y'all. I ain't getting paid.
And what we keep hearing is, why, Floyd, why? Well, my best friend is Jewish. This is my brother.
Damn.
And if you have a problem with him, you have a problem with me.
Yeah. Y'all want to see this? Is the sellout right here? Can I go down the line and see how we selling each other out? Nigga.
So, no matter.
He said that's his brother.
What it is, when you call on me, I'm there for you guys. Always. I don't care. Social media, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna be a voice, I'm gonna be the voice, I'm gonna speak, I'm gonna stand strong, and no matter what I go through, no matter how much backlash I get, I live my life for me.
Amen.
Wow. Ali will always be a pioneer because of what he stood for, you know, in that era.
Okay.
Stood for. And I commend him for that. And I would have done the same thing if I was in that era. He done what he's supposed to do in that era.
Ooh, this is way better talk.
Whereas I think in that era still we were more, we would stick together. We would stick together because you will see Muhammad Ali with Wilt Chamberlain. And you know,
you remember the summit that they had in '67 when Ali was
Wilt Chamberlain, Jim Brown.
It was Kareem, Bill Russell.
You guys heard what Floyd said. The same man who compared himself to Muhammad Ali, stating that if he was living back in Ali time, he would have had done the same thing. So Muhammad Ali didn't do anything special. I told you guys back then, talk is cheap. Action speaks louder than words. And Floyd Mayweather's actions today shows his true colors and that he will never be compared to the likes of Muhammad Ali. Matter of fact, he's the opposite of Muhammad Ali, which takes me back to when Andre Ward said on ESPN that Floyd Mayweather sold his soul. The reason why Andre Ward was saying that, to point out that Crawford, Shakur, and even himself, they don't need to be someone else. They could be themselves. Floyd, on the other hand, to become Money May, he had to trash talk. He had to become somebody he wasn't. That's what Andre Ward was saying. That's why he said he sold his soul. But I told you guys back then, if that's the case, then you can say the same thing about Tyson Fury. You can say that about a lot of fighters who try to sell the fight by talking trash and change their character, promote money, the way Floyd did. So I was actually defending Floyd back then, saying that I wouldn't go as far as saying Floyd sold his soul because of that. However, it's funny how the world turned, because Floyd Mayweather clearly today sold his soul for some money.
And this is the crazy part. And like, again, y'all don't even know what I've been through since I've been in Chicago. I told y'all that. Y'all don't understand what I went through. Nigga, I didn't get in my hotel room until 1 o'clock in the morning and had to pay the highest price to get in this mug because I was running up against the clock. Kind of crazy, right? And then on top of that, for the record, for y'all latecomers, it was $100 per night for the nights I'm going to be here. $100 incidentals. Ain't that kind of crazy? That's incidentals. That's in case something happened for y'all that don't know. And you get the money back 5 days after you leave the hotel, not right away. So when I'm asking people to support what I'm doing, yes, we all go to this trying to help our people, but the real people don't get the support. And that's my point. The real people don't get the support. So if you want me to do something while I'm here in Chicago, please reach out to me. So this is the crazy part. And I said this to a lady, the elder downstairs where I'm at in Chicago. I said, because she asked me, was I in the Nation of Islam? And I said, no. I said, the nation is not even a nation anymore like it used to be. The nation, when Malcolm started Mosque number 12 in Philadelphia, and y'all see what happened to Malcolm. And when Malcolm started telling people the real deal, what was going on, that's when they killed him. Not because he said the white man was the devil. You could talk about the white man being the devil all freaking day long. You could talk about the white man being the devil, but you can't tell people really what's going on. So her and I having this conversation, she said she dated somebody in the nation and she was in the projects. And the crazy part was, as I'm sitting there talking to her, right? As I'm downstairs talking to her, she's telling me about the nation, how it was. I said, sis, I'm from Philadelphia. I know I used to be at, Mosque number 12. I used to be in the nation. The nation was different compared to the nation now. Now, the people closer to Minister Farrakhan may be a little different, but the rest of these niggas, shit, nigga, please. So her and I was having this conversation about it. And I was telling her what I was going through, what I went through, how I met Earl Grant. Earl Grant was Malcolm X's right-hand man. And I showed her the picture. If I can find it, I'll show it to you. And I was telling her, I sat with Earl Grant. I used to go visit the man at the hospital. I used to visit this man at his house. And he was telling me stuff, man, that will blow y'all freaking wigs, B. Let me see if I can find the picture of it. Look at my brother Yoel right there. There you go. So the crazy part is, I said I would come to Yoel's bookstore. Yoel will tell you what I said. If I can cover what I already, what you call, I spent, man. Come on, baby. Make it happen, Kevin. I ain't doing that. I'm trying to relax because that took a lot out of me. So let me show you who Earl Grant is for y'all that don't know. You can look him up. That's Earl Grant. Let me blow this up so you can see who that is. That's at his house. That's Earl Grant. Look up Earl Grant. Earl Grant. That's me at his house before he passed away. This is Earl Grant and myself at the hospital when I went to go visit him. Malcolm X's right-hand man. That's Earl Grant and I right there. So the stories he told me, because y'all don't understand this, real people put real work in, don't get supported. The real people don't get supported. You have no idea what I know in my crazy head. You have no idea what I know in my head. Crazy, right? Can you get a federal grant to open your own school? I don't want to open up a school. I don't need no, listen, this is the crazy, but I wouldn't even open up school here in the United States. That's just me. Well, you get a federal grant. You're already at Sabir Bey University, baby. You didn't get it yet? You're already at Sabir Bey's University. Let me explain this to you one more time. You're already at Sabir Bey's University. Okay? So what you can do is use this as a tax write-off. Y'all can donate and use it as a tax write-off. You would like to know how to do that? Just bear with me 1 second. I can show you how to do that, but let me put this up here before we go forward. Let me help y'all out. I can teach you how to do it. Okay, so y'all can purchase my book I did. It's about 70 pages. Let me put this up here. 70 pages. This is a book I did. If you want to get it, email me before I start charging about a couple $100 for it. That's a book I did. Okay. Holla at your boy if you want to get it right now. I can email it to you. But I'll be right back. Okay. I've been drinking some water 40%. And I got to pay some water bills. Okay. All right. So if you want me to be at the Underground Bookstore, please reach out. My brother Yoel was on here, and y'all can go to Zelle right now, PayPal right now, Apple Pay. I have that. Cash App, $ Sabir Bey Radio. Okay. And I have a chime. It's all right there in the yellow. Let's go.
Check. We got Mad Lion on this one. Killer Pride, let's rock. How then can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? America existed before Columbus 30,000 years ago. We were there in Mexico with some mama chica. Pack your rifle, let it blow. Go. All invaders gotta go. This was for my people, Mexican people. The whole earth is yours. No human is illegal. Come across the border, every woman and man. The U.S. is the alien. Mexico, this is your land. How then can they talk about some border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor? Yo, you see the same men living like cavemen coming out the cave. They're trying to enslave them. How could we obey them? That's how we betray them. Rise up like the Reverend Nat Turner and slay them. Mexican people, get your education. Tell your little children them this is their nation. You own California, you own Arizona, you own San Diego, and Texas, the Lone Star. Hey, so how then can they talk about the border when they are the invaders? And how then can they reform immigration when they invaded their neighbor?
Where my Mexican family at? Let's have that conversation. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Look, you see Mexico, then look at New Mexico. What is a New Mexico? If there is a Mexico, all of America they used to call a maximum. Immigration laws are a fraud and we reject them. We are the old Mex. Toltec, pyramid builder, astronomer, philosopher, and healer. Mexican people, rise up right now and realize this is your land now. Sing louder. Can they talk about the border when they are the invaders? And louder. Can they rough on immigration when they invaded their neighbor?
Ooh, shout out to Cameras One. Email me, family. Email me. Okay? What's not true to explain. So listen, I do have a lot of shirts, y'all, that I do have. I have my 1492 shirts. I do have my Sabir Bey University shirts. I have my Sabir Bey show shirts. And I have a couple of the DVDs I do have with me. Heavy as the Crown, which, okay? And I have 2 Heavy as the Crowns and 2 Out of Darkness that I produced. Holla. I got 2 and 2. So, my brother Yoel is on the feed. So, shout out to my brother Yoel that's on the feed. I said, maybe I need to open up a church. My email is right there, y'all. Don't act like you don't see my email. It's right there in the yellow. What I got to put it in purple or a rainbow color so y'all can get it. So, let's move forward, y'all. Is everybody all right? I got to go get me something to eat. There's only one vegan spot I can really eat at, to tell you the truth. So, let's move forward. Don't forget to hit the like button and share and support button, y'all. I need about 2,000, Yoel. Okay? Let's go. Maybe I need to open up a church. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second. I need to do this.
Watching me online, all across the country. You're in a spot where you need God to take the weight out of the equation. The Holy Ghost said he's going to do it. You need to sow $222. There's no gimmicks. God wants you to do it.
What if I told you that God is going to make sure Valerie don't die? And y'all still ain't loud enough. Lift your hand. I'm jumping in this right now. But God said when you jump up and down 3 times, I'm getting ready to not only pay off your house on Overlook or something like that, God, I'm going to pay the house off and I'm going to make sure your mama don't die. But y'all still ain't losing your mind. The Lord says 1,000 people need to release a seed of $222. Woo! Why would God say 222?
Yeah, why?
Because you coming out in pairs of 2.
Nigga.
And what's coming into your life is going to be double. I want you as quick as you can.
Quickly.
Without fear, without hesitation.
You should fear.
Get that offering and get in one of these 3 lines or 4 lines. Do it now. Hurry up.
Hurry.
Move as quick as you can.
Quickly.
Everybody else that's sitting down looking at me, and I'm looking at you back. Look at me. Look at me. Whatever your close is to that seed, stand up right where you are. Whatever you, come on quickly.
So if you can't give the $222, get as close as you can. God is a God of grace and mercy and kindness. He'll let you get as close to the command as he says. You know, this is foolish.
Yo, man, they got the hustle game going on, bro. Like, yo, let me help y'all out. I got another book. I did a book on liens too, y'all. This is my book on how you put a lien against your vehicle. Let me help y'all out. This is another book I did. Oh, I got a whole bunch of books I did. These are my lesson books that I put together for y'all. So this is Sabir Bey University, and I can explain every last one of these things. I can do this if I went to Yoel's bookstore. I can tell y'all how to do it. I can walk you through it. It ain't gonna cost you $3 grand, but I can actually walk you through how you do that too. But see, the crazy part is everybody want to email me and think that's supposed to give them something for free, like the emails and the messages that I was getting when I was here going through what I was going through yesterday. Here's another one. Indigenous sovereignty. I did this one too. Oh, you think it's a game with me? Test me on it. Test me. It's a lot. We can fix it. But do you really want to fix the problem? I told y'all I'm kind of tired because I haven't sat down yet since I got here. Give me 1 second. I got to pull another one up that my sister sent me. Where is it at? My sister sent me this, so bear with me. Is everybody out? Y'all can jump on the feed. I ain't going to beat y'all up. I ain't going to beat you up, baby. Y'all can jump on the feed. Hurry up. It's an hour and 34 minutes already, y'all. Come on, man. What's y'all excuse? Stop playing, man. Come on. Stop it. It's the Chicago minute, baby.
They said we let blacks have their churches, but we can always also, but we must pick the ministers, and we must license the ministers. We must pick ministers that we can control. No black preacher can come into America unless he is controlled by the white establishment, unless he represents our interests and our values, unless he teaches our form of Christianity. Now, this is very important. Why? Because you see, before, religion was always used to help a population group. When it comes to blacks, we cannot let religion be used to help them. You see, the Catholics, church took care of all those groups who call themselves Catholics. And even today, you go into the conflicts in England or Ireland, where you see the Protestants and the Catholics fighting. I guarantee you that the Protestant members will be representing their people and protecting them. Only in America can I find black ministers who can be bought and sold to be against their own people. Nobody else will let you do that. No population will tolerate that except our people. And that's what I call inappropriate behavior. Inappropriate behavior pattern when you let your own ministers sell you out.
Let's move forward.
That since it broke out Monday, we have received one person called and he said, tell my name. He said, because I know God is in this. Tyler Perry said $100,000. Bishop Patrick Woodton, he said, I'm sowing and I have +1. So he and his son-in-law sent $2,000. We have received, I'll get all that over. I'm going to start this out by saying last Sunday was a record Sunday. In one day, hallelujah, this great church of which I am so proud to be a pastor, hallelujah, we raised toward our buildings fund $525,768.
Make that make sense. So you telling me to go to your church, I have to pay a certain amount to sit and talk to God, listen to God, whatever you want to call it, to talk to God. I have to pay you a certain amount. I have to pay you $2,000. And if I don't pay you $2,000, you're going to try to embarrass me in front of the world, in front of social media, in front of the congregation. You're going to try to embarrass me. Yeah. These the same churches that bring in $10 to $20 billion a year. These the same churches that sit in the goddamn hood. They sit in the middle of the goddamn hood. Tell me I'm lying. And then I say, wait. If Marvin Winans is bringing in this much money in donations, tithes, and offering, everybody paying $1,000 a piece at least. They paying him $1,000 a piece. So if he's living this good, if he's doing this good, what about the people that live in the neighborhood surrounding that church? I wonder how they living. Check this out. Perfecting Church, led by Bishop Marvin Winans at 1716 East Nevada Street in Detroit, stands in a neighborhood heavily impacted by poverty and disinvestment. The area shows visible signs of struggle, vacant homes, overgrown lots, and stalled construction projects. Detroit's overall poverty rate is about 34%. and the community around the church reflects that reality. Perfecting Church operates amid these challenges, positioning itself as both a place of worship and a symbol of resilience in one of the city's hardest hit areas. Make that make sense. And I keep telling y'all over and over and over again, most of these black pastors are really our ops. How can you, as a bishop that's worth $5 million and you're getting donations up to $500K, but your community is suffering? The people in the neighborhood around your church is going through it. And just imagine the people that really depended on food stamps. And let's keep it real. These jobs don't pay shit. They only pay you to survive. They don't pay you to thrive. They only pay you to survive. And once they give you a raise, guess what? You're not the only one that got a raise. The government gets a raise too. Because guess what? They go jack up all the prices on the groceries.
And this is why I said I wanted to do the Sabir Bey experience. I don't think y'all really hearing me. Y'all just on this show. If you think I don't know what I'm talking about because I don't talk about it on here, you ain't paying me enough. I can go from state to state. Let me explain it to y'all. I said I want to do a Sabir Bey experience tour, right, on the Constitution. That'd be the Constitution of the state, and that'd be the Constitution of the federal government. The Constitution of the state and the Constitution of the federal government. Do you understand the power? Do you all understand the contracts? Do you all really understand what I'm saying to you? If I'm not functioning right, I can't help people, bro. But I need somebody to drop me a bag, B. A bag. Drop me $5,000. I'll stay. I'll go to Detroit. I'll do something in Chicago. Book something for a whole week and do something in Chicago. I'm not a 501c3. And I thought about opening up a church. That's what Mace did. I don't know if you know that or not. That's what Mace did. Mace ran in the church when he got broke. But if you got the right people, I'm explaining to you. We get the right people, support the right people. I know we've been burnt so many times. I know we've been burnt by these black scholars, these black leaders, these black bougie people. I know we've been burnt by a lot of these Moors. I know this. Trust me. I've been in this for a long time, B. I know. And what happens, you get disappointed and you want to give up. You want to give up. I can walk you through how all this shit works. So if you would like to support what I'm doing, if you want to have something at the underground bookstore, put your money where your mouth is and support it, people. And believe me, the same way them people was hitting me up, asking me all these questions, right? They never said, yo, Sabir, I got you. But they want me to do something for nothing. And that's not what I'm doing. Like my sister Edna said, you have your children, you responsible for, Sabir. Your children are first. You don't give a damn about my children. Well, why should I give a damn about your children? I got my own children. But you're not doing what I'm doing. So let's go. Let's sow a seed. Let's go. Sow a seed. Let's go. Hip Hop History Month, baby. Hip Hop History Month. I'm protected by God, baby. I'm protected by Allah.
I cannot comprehend just how you do it, God. Your existence and persistence, you don't have to prove it, God. My body is the vehicle, it's you that moving, God. You coming through my voice every time I use it, God. Who is it that put together all my music, God? Who is it whose presence is so therapeutic, God? Walk with me, pray with me, talk with me, stay with me, God. Reach for me, teach for me, preach for me, speak for me, God. I believe and perceive in you, my God. Undeceiving hope I receive from you, my God. Almighty, omnipresent up to the second, it's God. Unexplainable healing miracles, I reckon it's God. Man's law is cool, but the law I'm respecting is God. G-O-D, guiding our direction. God. I'm the present up to the second, it's God. Unexplainable healing miracles, I reckon it's God. Man's law is cool, but the law I'm respecting is God. G-O-D, guiding our direction. God. The eternal witness with mercy and forgiveness, that's God. I perceive in thee the Elohim in me, that's God.
Kill it, Steve, baby. This is off the top, baby.
You living in the ghetto, protected by God. You don't even know that you were selected by God.
Get it again, Chris. What's up, Chris?
You living in the ghetto, protected by God. You don't even know that you were selected by God. You say me, how can I be selected by God? It's easy, you were never ever rejected by God. You never left the intelligence or the presence of God. You even lived with God when that living was hard. So say to yourself now, what I'm spitting is God. What I'm spitting is God. What I'm mixing it with the club start ripping is God. No facade or beast God. No west or east God. God the spirit. So to my people it's peace God. You can never see God. Let's feast God. To know you is an honor. Not to say the least God. You set the table and prepare the meal God. In you I'm content. I don't have to steal God. Heal God. Real God, the love that I can feel, God. Technology is cool, but you know you still a real God.
That's why they hate it. This is off the top.
Oh, y'all not ready for me, baby. Welcome to the Sabir Bey Chicago Minute. So, is everybody out? Y'all can hit the feed if y'all want to. Sow a seed. Don't forget that too. So this is P.O. Pico. I was showing a sister, a Mexican sister, this. This is in LA, y'all. For the foundational Black Americans say we got no African in us. P.O. Pico was the first governor of California, African descent. This is in LA. That's P.O. Pico. This is at Universal Studios, while y'all go give Universal Studios all your money. It's in the subway system. I literally paid a fare just to go down there for this. So I want y'all to understand the type of work that I really, really do. I don't sit back and go and watch somebody's video and then talk about it. So that's P.O. Pico. And the first, the founders of Los Angeles was us also. So this is the class. This is the university. This is the church. This is the church, because you paying all that money to the church. They're not showing you none of this. This is the founders of Los Angeles. Luis, Negro. Morado, Negro. Y'all get it yet? Here it is. In LA. But you'll pay a church a couple of $1,000s for what? I can do this off the top of the head. I'm almost finished. So I want y'all to understand how much work goes into what I'm doing. Okay? Stop with the rhetoric, people. All right? So let me give y'all a couple of more. I have this book also. This is a book. I do have both of these books. I don't know if you ever saw these books before, but I told you before. It's your Black leaders that's selling y'all. Tell the Nation of Islam to get at me, Yoel. Tell somebody in the nation. Let's have a conversation while Sabir Bey is out here. I want everybody to tell somebody in the nation Sabir Bey is in Chicago. All right? Share it out, y'all. Hurry up. Let's have this conversation on the moors. According to Craig Stevens, I have that book home. The author of the book, Ebony and Ivory. Harvard would have failed if it was not for one African known on the record as a Moor. Is HBCUs teaching you this? I don't think so. Let's go to this one. Pick your poison. It's our people. Y'all keep pointing fingers thinking it's everybody else, but it's black scholars because we have so much jealousy, envy, and hate in our hearts. If you go online, you will find me here. I went to Harvard, and I'm going to prove this to you. Okay, I have this book too, The State by State Race and Racism in the United States lists the Moor as the first documented enslaved person of African descent. Okay, you see how crazy that is? But let me present the book to y'all so y'all can understand. Okay, where's my book at? Any of these Moors feel froggy yet? Y'all want to leap? You Islamisms? Where's my book at? I have that book, State by State, Race and Racism. Here it is right here. So let me explain this to y'all. Let me show you the book. And this book costs about $200 or $300. But if y'all want it, I can send it to you too. It's 1,118 pages. Oh, y'all got to get it together, B. So when I went down to Harvard, that'd be Harvard University. You can punch it in. You can find me at Harvard University. When I went down to Harvard University, I got this book. Bear with me. This is another one. I have this also. This is 134 pages. So when I went down to Harvard University, I picked this one up. The lady had to tell me where it was at. Just bear with me. Is everybody all right? Kind of quiet on here, huh? All this we can have, you can actually ask me any questions if we do this thing at your Wells bookstore. It could be a Q&A. You can ask me questions from nationality, is the Moors this? You can ask me all these beautiful questions. Oh, damn. Give me one second. I got to pull the book back up one more time, y'all, so bear with me. If somebody confused, y'all can jump on the feed, but you can't ask me a million questions, okay? I know Edna Price saying you giving up too much information, Sabir. You don't. I know. I got it, Edna. So let's pull this up one more time. Okay. This is in Harvard University. Enslaved man known as a Moor. I told y'all why we were falling. It's because of black people. There it is. Well, we're not Moors, brother. We such and such and such and such. That's why the sister didn't understand that she was a Moor, even though she had a Bey on her name. Yes, we enslaved each other, no doubt. So that's in the book that I do have. And for y'all that think the Moors is a religion, let me help y'all out. Remember what I said, facts over feelings. Moorish Jews. This book came out in 1872, 1892. So if any more that's watching this, you want to try me, you better do your research, bro. It's called the Jews of Morocco. All of that on PDF. Yes, they on PDF. I got a PDF on Leans too. I got them all. Yep. Gotta play this. I gotta play this. Is my favorite one. This is my favorite one right here. I like this one. Bear with me, y'all. I'm almost finished.
When the engine of the largest ship in the world broke down, none of the workers could fix it, so the company hired a renowned mechanical engineer with many years of experience. He carefully examined the engine from top to bottom. After observing everything, the engineer opened his toolbox and took out a small hammer. Without difficulty, he struck a few strategic points. Shortly after, the engine started working again. 7 days later, the engineer reported that the total cost of repairing that massive ship would be $20,000. The owner couldn't believe it and immediately requested a detailed invoice. The response was simple. The tap with a hammer cost $2. Knowing where to knock and how much to knock costs $19,998. Morale of the story: never underestimate the value of your knowledge and experience. They are the result of years of struggles, worries, practice, and even tears. If I do a job in 30 minutes, it's because I spent 20 years learning how to do it in 30 minutes. Never sell your effort cheap. Share this video with your friends. And remember, 1 day of work equals 1 day of your life. Did you know that when...
So I got over 30 years in this game, baby. So I'm not going to sell myself cheap at all. If you want the knowledge, support it. Support it. So let me share this with you before I go forward. This was me in Segovia. Let me show y'all something. In Segovia, that'd be Spain, people. I saw a lot of castles there too. I was here pulling up in Segovia. So let me show you the aqueducts in Segovia. And I had a whole lecture there in Segovia. That's the aqueducts. And when you're on that journey, there's a lot of Moorish castles over there, bro. I just wish I had the time to actually go to all of them. Nigger! Oh, come on, man, with that bullshit. Niggas just gotta do the most. Like, that don't mean anything. Come on, brother. You got to do better than that. That's sad, man. Damn. You see the mindset of our people? Don't get mad. So let's move forward, y'all. So it's a lot, people. So we have some real people that want to come to the cipher? Let me know. You just made yourself look bad. So this is inside Morocco at the synagogue. Don't acknowledge it, y'all. Don't even talk about it. Don't feed into it. Don't worry about it. They can't stop nothing. Okay, so please don't feed into it. Don't even respond to it. Don't respond to nothing. Don't give it to them. Okay, so I did have a lien against my truck. I did. I do one-on-ones. I did have a lien against my truck when they was trying to take my truck from me. Okay, so you asking me those questions? You want to pay me? Go to my Zelle, PayPal, family. You want to go here? Set it up. I'm in Chicago right now. Where you at? Go to Zelle. Okay? It's okay. You don't get mad at the European. They going back the lie. Okay? I know you want something for nothing, but you got to put the work in, homie. You got to put the work in. And that was probably a person that hated. The jealousy is realer than a real deal, Holyfield, boy. Damn, that jealousy is real. So, let's move forward. I'm almost finished. Okay, whatever you want to call it. Don't ask. I told you. You asked me some questions. I'm going to ask you some questions. If you ask me, I'm going to ask you, are you sowing a seed, brother? Are you sowing a seed? So let me see where I'm at now. Where art thou? And I want y'all to check this movie out also. Okay, it's all good. I need it right now. Support it now. I don't know what you support, but anyway. But go check this movie out. So listen, I do got to get ready to go, y'all. I am so hungry that I do have to go eat. I appreciate everybody in the cipher. So peace, people. Share the videos. I'm in Chicago Minute. Shout out to my brother Yoel at underground bookstore. Any of these questions I can answer. Get some of these books that I do have. I do have stuff on liens. Okay. It's good that you can talk that you support. I don't know what you support with, but anyway, I don't know what you support with. You should leave a tag with that, John, if you supported me. So I just want y'all to understand the difference between real people who do real work and okay. Let me play this poem one more time for my brother. I got to do this from Philly, baby. 1 second, I got to do this one. Let's do this one more time. Hometown Philadelphia, B. One more time. We got to get our life together.
You from Philadelphia, right? The city of brotherly love. I said, nah, I'm from... Somebody asked me like, yo, Ken, you from Philadelphia, right? The city of brotherly love. I said, nah, I'm from Philly, where ain't no brotherly love. The most love you gonna get is a motherly hug after you confide and tell her son just died at the same time you lost a brother you love. The wild part is like you lost another brother because he got stuck on drugs, and drugs the reason that last brother just got covered in blood. So what's up? I'm from Philly, where young boys want to be thugs, and they really let it bust to show you they ain't want to be thugs, and realizing the back door was thicker than blood because dickhead was outside showing brotherly love. And the crazy part, he got set up by his cuz, but I ain't tripping talking Crips and no Bloods. I'm talking fam. Imagine not having a brother you trust, but you the man. You got a baby mother, but you also got a brother she fucked, but she put money on your books when you got told on about a brother you love. The court system, just like watching brothers give up, and Hollywood won't let you in unless you okay with watching brothers get fucked. Bad bitches just looking for a nigga with some money to fuck, and good women can't never find a brother to love, and when she do...
Woo! Shout out to that brother.
Somebody...
So shout out to that brother, man. So listen. I'm in Chicago.
Why you think that gospel singers?
I'm in Chicago, y'all. This was a Chicago Minute with your brother Sabir Bey. And if you want any of the books, the shirts, if you just want to say, yo, brother, I want to support you while you're here, please reach out to me. My email is there, SabirBeyRadio@gmail.com. Thank you, my brother. Stay high. I appreciate that. Posting it up there constantly. So hopefully people take heed to that, brother. So I thank y'all so much. So now I'm gonna go to my spot. I ain't gonna tell you when I'm gonna be there, but I will probably be floating around there. Y'all know the vegan spot, right? Go check my peoples out. Can't believe it's not meat, y'all. Okay, can't believe it's not meat. So I gotta give a shout out to my sister that owns that spot. Come this way. Nope, I'm not coming no way. You got some money for me? You want to put something up? You want to sow a seed? I come. Sow a seed. I don't even know where you at. Sow a seed, family. Right there. Zelly, PayPal, Chime, Apple Pay, Cash App. Okay? Sow a seed. So I gotta go. It was real. Peace. Happy Hip Hop History Month, y'all.
So you're a philosopher?
Happy Hip Hop History Month.
Yeah.
Shot
I
down.
think very deeply. What KRS is speaking and teaching is too hot. People ask KRS, you stone, but you rock. Pick a Scott rock, 2 pop with 2 shots, a double blast like 2 blocks. I don't stop. I'm on top, I will float, I don't drop, but I will drop the knowledge, get you off the block. Turn on the dots, these dudes, they talk a lot. They don't walk a lot, they often call the cop. So I'm spitting what I'm spitting here is written. I always bring the heat for some of y'all that ain't admitting. I should get to the future then back to the beginning. I keep the boom back, who's that? No one who's winning and grinning. DJs and B-boys are spinning. Listen to the mission, man, you must have a vision. It's my philosophy for society, I am spitting. It's only knowledge and it's supreme, I don't feel it.
Happy Hip Hop History Month, baby.
Anybody really want to get this thing together? I don't know. I think some people want to be slaving forever. Cause every time the opportunity come up for freedom, people acting and reacting like they just don't need them. Now everybody ain't gonna wanna understand what I'm coming with. Most of y'all will hear it and fear it like on some other shit. But I'm only speaking to people I run the gutter with. Revolutionaries and scholars that study government. We ain't got no time for no petty crime, we above that shit. What I'm coming with is for hip hop if you in love with it. Breaking them, seeing graffiti, writing DJs cutting it. This is what we vow to preserve. No, not that other shit, but DJs getting sloppier. Rappers getting coppier. Surveillance on top of ya. No longer a shock to ya. This television lost ya. Media's a mafia. That's why ignorance and belligerence is so popular. It's time for a philosopher, not a music marketer. Time for a philosopher to get the outside of ya. Time for a lot of ya to start seeing hip-hopia as a new land for hip-hop culture. We live in jollier. Ain't it about time we finally bring to our mind a time when we don't do crimes against our kind? Maybe if we change our mind, collective mind, we climb to a level it's time and then recline. But people, they don't understand, so they'll never understand how it's so important to unite with your brother, man. But they do not get it, they don't really trust their brother, man. So they take their trust and they give it to the other man. He that takes the trust of you and freely giving and create a basic system to control just how you live it. If we would just unite and stop doing ourselves, we can make ourselves a nation in prison to go down.
Let's show you what KRS-One and I. You ready? Let's have a conversation on this too. That's me with the hoodie on, the teacher KRS-One right there. Share it out. Chicago Minute, baby.
You're checking out Street Life by the teacher, KRS-One. Go to KRS-ONE.com for updates on touring, teachings, and merchandise. This is G. Simone. Thanks for listening. Stay up.
That was Moors, people. The Moors wore that, not the Klan. That was you. Know your history, G. Know your history. If you ever read J.A. Rogers' book, let me help y'all out before we move forward. Read J.A. Rogers' book. Get it and read it. The Negroes of Spain. Bam. Read J.A. Rogers' work. Okay? Read the book. Go to my video. I'm going to give y'all a video y'all should check out, and it's free. I'm going to give you a video that's free, okay? 1 minute. Let's pull this video up. I'm going to help y'all out, okay? It's a short video. It's very short, but y'all can go check it out, okay? Let's pull it up. Go to Building 7. Building 7 or the Moors. Go to Building 7. Who are the Moors? Arabs or Africans?
Hey, Medee, hey, Purse. Hey, Chris, I bet this is going to be
okay.
This is going to be crazy. This is going to be, I bet you, and Medee, hey, Purse. Hey, Chris, I bet this is going to be the dopest documentary watched. And when people see this shit, I tell you. And you got to get Medee. You got to get him on the history as far as what he's going to explain to you, man. Just sit down, man. It's going to be dope as hell. We out here in Seville, man. First time this is happening in Seville, Spain. The Moors are coming back, baby. We're coming back. We're taking it back. What up?
To the Building 7, who are the Moors?
their tour guides. So that's who I was talking to in the store. So she said, oh, no, somebody in the crowd asked what about the Moors? That's what they asked her, what about the Moors, right? And she said, oh, they were Arabs. That's what she said. And I said, no, Arab just means a person that speaks Arabic, right? So that's what she said. Then we started talking about the Moor. I said, I'm a Moor. She said, shh, don't say that. That's just how she did it. That's just how she did it. She said, oh, don't say that. I said, I'm a Moor. I told her I'm a Moor.
They try to erase every Moor. Like whatever Moor did, they're trying to erase that and they're trying to make it it's them. We did that. But everybody knows, like, you know, because it's still here. Like you said, when you see the architecture, that's us. That's Moor's architecture.
That's Moor's architecture. And that's why I see these arguments amongst our people, man, in the States is insane, man. I'm like, I want to know.
To start a podcast with Riverside, all you need is a concept and a way to record it. Here's how.
This is it. This right here. This place. And I'm like, I gotta find it. So I'm walking on this block, and I never looked on a wall. Because we in the States, I'm looking for signs. I'm looking for stuff like this to say, okay, this is the block. But when you look up on the wall, you actually can see it up on the wall. And that's how the first time I found it. So they was basically, this is new. So they was just building this right here under construction. And that's what I can remember. This is the first one. This whole particular block right here, and before these buildings was here, they had the parade that was going on down here. So this is the historical piece right here where we used to have the cobblestones. So this is not the Ku Klux Klan. This was your ancestors, the Moors. So we here, and this is what happens, man.
Brotherhood of the Negritos.
The Brotherhood of the Negritos. So the Ku Klux Klan basically stole this information from us. So when you read J.A. Rogers' book, 100 Basic Facts About the Negro, then you flip it around, you will actually see these are. Now, who the hell else to show y'all that type of stuff? This is what it is, B. So when you support me, not like the church, this is what you get from me. So please, people, sow a damn seed. I gotta go. Peace.